I think one of the things that's particularly challenging is that country to country experiences vary quite a bit. And so on the one hand, it's wonderful for people to be able to share what their experience is and what their perspective is. And on the other hand, it can be a little frustrating or difficult to figure out exactly how people can take what they hear from one another and apply it in their own homes. So I think at its best, there were moments in this conference where some aha moments happened, where someone said, I faced that challenge, and I'm going to go about it in the way that you did, whether it was about women's issues and dealing with male religious leaders, or whether it was about the navigation between the government and civil society and how that played out around sensitive issues. So I think it was really interesting to see some of those issues play out. As for what kinds of next steps might be possible, I think ultimately what you have here is a new network of contacts for people to be able to call upon as they continue going about their work. No one here is a quiet figure in their society who's just kind of sitting at home wondering if anything will ever change. These are all people really engaged in the issues that face them and the challenges in their societies. So now they have additional international and regional contacts to bounce ideas off of, to see if anyone else has any prior experience with that. So President Obama is really committed to religious leaders from many different backgrounds working together in spite of their differences to solve their common challenges. So that's really a message that we're talking about wherever we go, and we're also looking to spotlight best practices and people doing exactly that, rolling up their sleeves and getting down to work to solve the problems that their communities face. So the president really wants to see much more of this happen. He's worried about impact on the ground, much more so than the differences that traditionally divide communities. And so as we talk about climate change and poverty and some major issues in education and corruption, we have no choice but to work together if we want to really start to crack these humongous challenges that all of us face. And so by working in close partnership with religious and community leaders, we have the opportunity to partner with folks who are on the ground, have the trust of their people, are going to stay there for the long haul, and are really in the best position to be our implementing partners in doing sustainable development.